How about fire hazards? Fire hazards, probably the number one thing, all right? Number one is old wiring. Old wiring in the attic can pose a serious fire hazard. And we talked before about some of the critters that can chew on wiring. That could be new. But the older type, like old knob and tube wiring or cloth-covered wiring, look, they've been up there possibly 100 years. And anything after 100 years is degraded. And it's covered with insulation many times, and it's holding heat, and you can't see the wires because it's covered with insulation. Just a lot of potential hazards. I'm not trying to make you stay awake at night thinking of all this, but I do want you to be alert to what can be happening up there. If you suspect you've had a problem up there at any time with critters, you're definitely going to want to get the wiring checked. It might be worth removing the insulation just to have the wiring checked, so that you don't have any chewed wires or frayed areas. Knob and tube wiring especially. That's older and very susceptible to damage. And over the years, homeowners get in there and muck it up by trying to connect newer wires and just create a mess. Another thing that can be a problem in an attic is flammable materials. Believe it or not, things like cardboard boxes, old furniture, or even cleaning supplies, all which are highly flammable. So don't put things up there that could create a problem by mixing. I understand wanting to store things in an attic. I do the same. But if you have any of these materials in your attic, it's important to store them properly. Think about chemicals and how hot they should be getting. A lot of the bottles have warnings on them. You don't want to keep them in a hot car or be above 110 or 120 degrees. It can easily get that hot in the attic in the summertime, and that can create, bulges in the bottles, swollen. They can leak and just create a problem for your attic. So here's a tip: avoid storing highly flammable items in your attic. Use plastic bins instead of cardboard boxes, especially if you have rodents. It's harder for them to chew through it. And store them far away from any heat-producing appliances or electrical components. For example, if you have a furnace or a water heater flue coming through the attic, that's going to get hot. You don't want to store anything against it and create a big problem. So